Today I was able to make $2,000 trading. So one of the things that have really helped me on my trading journey is because I use the Heikin Ashi candle. So the Heikin Ashi candle is an average candle. So you see how, let me go to the normal candle and then we are going to see it. So you see how the normal candle looks right here. This is a normal candle. I've changed mine to gold and this color because I've rebranded and we are elevating here, and so I'm using this because they are my brand colors. So, and I prefer it in my eyes and it makes it more beautiful. So you can always go ahead and change your candlesticks if you want to. If you want to change them, if you just double click on your candlesticks, you are going to be able to see the colors right here, and you can click and change to any colors that you want. So always make it something fun, something that will make you to want to come to the stock market every morning. So yeah, today we are going to be talking about Heikin Ashi candle, and I want you to know that when you see me with these results, it's something that I've back tested. It has taken me a while to be here. So the way I use Heikin Ashi candle, the one thing that I want you to first of all know is that it's an average candle. So if you look at a normal candle here, now I've already talked about candlesticks in this video here. If you have not watched it, please go ahead and watch that video because it is very important. So now when it comes to Heikin Ashi candle, the way it works is that it's going to take this candle and this candle, sum them together, and then give you an average value. So then the next candle is going to take this plus this, sum them together, and give you an average. Even though you see green red on your chart, but when you use the Heikin Ashi candle, because it's an average bar, it smoothens everything, and so it's able to help you to be able to cash those long profits for a very long period of time. And so let me explain to you how the Heikin Ashi candle works. In order for you to see the Heikin Ashi candle, come here where you have your normal candlestick, click right here, and then you are going to scroll down, and right here you see the Heikin Ashi candle right here, and then you go ahead and click on it. You can just highlight it here so that you have it on your chart. So now this is the Heikin Ashi candle. When you click on it, it switch now your regular candle to the Heikin Ashi candle. So you can see how it looks. Now what is the advantage of this? You see that you are going to see, let's say all of this is all like the green. You see how you just see the blue. You are not seeing any red in between, and that makes you to be able to catch long moves. In order for you to understand the Heikin Ashi candle, I want you to first of all know that it is completely different from the regular candle. The Heikin Ashi candle starts in the middle. If you look here, you see that it starts in the middle of everybody. Like this is the body from here to here. It starts from the middle because it's the average bar. And one way, in order for you to use the Heikin Ashi candle, I want you to know that there are three main different kind of Heikin Ashi candlesticks. One, you see is like this, looking down with a wick downward. So this is the red candle. It has the wick at the bottom, and the green candle has the wick at the top, which mine is blue. So the green candle or my blue candle has the wick at the top. So these are the two main candles that you are going to see when it comes to the Heikin Ashi candle. And then the third candle is a Doji candle. So let me show you. So this is a Doji candle right here. Like right here, all of this 1 2 3 4, these are all Doji's candles. These are indecision. So the market is not telling us at this time what direction is going. So most of the time when I see candlesticks like this, I don't trade. I always stay out of the market. And now, so these are the Doji candles right here. The one question that people always ask me is, what do you do when you are already in a trade? So we are going to talk about that. And these are also the Doji candles. One thing that I want you to know is that when it comes to the Heikin Ashi candle, it doesn't matter whether it's red or green. The Doji candles have the same message. Now, how do we use the Heikin Ashi candles? When it comes to the Heikin Ashi candle, the longer the wick, the more the volume. And one thing that I want you to know on your trading journey is that, you know, when big buyers or when there is huge volume in the market, that's what makes the market to move. If price moves and there is no volume, then that is like inflation. That is a fake kind of thing that is going to come back down, and that is how it continues to form like that. And when you see any Heikin Ashi candle like this that is starting to form, it tells us that there is some kind of reversal. There was a red candle somewhere here, because they summed up and then divided it to form this average. Now then the green candle was dominating the red. That is why it keeps it continually like this. When you are trading, the way you can use the Heikin Ashi candle is that when you are inside a trade, Now you turn your candles to the Heikin Ashi candle. It's going to help you to stay longer in the trade. When you go to the normal candlesticks, you will see that the normal candlesticks will have those colors in between, but the Heikin Ashi candle is just going to smoothen the price, and then it will keep showing you green, 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 and so it helps you to stay longer inside your trade. But what you can do is that, I used to do that before, what you can do is that every time when you are trading, now you see all these Doji's candle, like this Doji here is telling us that there is a switch, right? And immediately after this switch, when you see the Heikin Ashi candle that has no wick at the bottom, that's when you are going to enter your trade. And then you ride it up until now when you see a Doji candle like right here, you see how this Doji candle was beginning to form, you can come out of the trade. And you see that you've already made this money from here to here. Another thing is that also when you are in a trade, you start seeing the Doji candles like this, you come out of that trade. Now when you enter a trade like this, where do you put your stop loss? You put your stop loss below here. The main reason is because the way the Heikin Ashi candles form, it will not come back down this way. If it comes down, it means it's starting to reverse. You can just always use it when you enter your trade. You see that now when we have the first candle that is showing us that it's a bullish candle, the next one forms in the middle, and so you can easily see how you can move your stop loss if you are using the Heikin Ashi candle and just put right below the next candle that is being formed, because price will keep going up, your Heikin Ashi candles will keep going up, and so you can always just move it like this. And so that is a good way to help keep you in your profit. That is a good way to help keep you in your trade. And you can always just keep doing this and just stay there. When the next candle forms, you remove it and put it like this, and when the next candle forms, you remove it and put it right under. You just keep removing it and putting it right under, just like this. So you see how you can stay longer in your trade. Even though when it comes to the normal candle, you will see that it was having red in between this particular area. So let me go ahead and highlight this, and then I'm going to go to the normal candle, and then we are going to see how it was. So let's go ahead and highlight this area. Let's just do it like this, and then let's go ahead and switch to the normal candle and then see. So you see that this is the area that was completely green, green, green when it comes to our Heikin Ashi candle. But with a normal candle, you see that we had some reds in between. So this red would have taken you out of the trade. Overcomer, I don't use it for my entries. When I'm using the Heikin Ashi candle, I use my normal open gate method to be able to enter my trade. I use my yesterday zone, I use my foundation zone, which I've shown you all those things on the channel here. And if you don't know how to use the open gate, I'm going to put a video right here that you can go and watch. So now after I have entered my trade, that is when I switch to the Heikin Ashi candle. So the main goal with the Heikin Ashi candle is to use it to be able to stay longer in your trade. So if you are enjoying this video, I want you to go ahead and put it in the comment section that stay longer in the trade. That is going to help me to know that this video actually helps you. And if you are struggling with your entries, you don't understand what we are saying here, I'm going to put a free video down below that is going to walk you through step by step what I trade and how I go about my trading. And I'm going to also put a video here, the video that I've already made, showing you how to be able to enter your trade. So overcomers, I wish you all the best on your journey. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the description box down below, and then go ahead and check any information that you need down below, and I'm going to see you in that video.